Well, boys, today is tomorrow, and Idubbbz is back in the news, along with Anisa because this woman is something else. All right, I thought she was gonna be streaming. I mean, like hell, so long, almost like 8-9 months ago. She said she was gonna be coming back to streaming, but instead of her coming back to her own stream on her Anisa channel, she's just been using Idubbbz stream. Literally 90%, or actually 100% at this point, of the information we get from this woman is literally from his stream. Everything from new information on any other bullshit to her throwing her own little pity parties on her stream. I mean, like, boys, this is a grown woman afraid to go live on her own channel, so she has to hide behind her boyfriend. Unlike the fish in the fishbowl, boys. Yo, thank you for all the support recently on the videos. Yo, big thank you. Don't forget to like, it helps out a lot. Comment as well. I love talking with you boys in the comments down below. Y'all are so chill down there. And also, if you're new, subscribe. Share the video as well. But boys, let's get back to the video. I'm like, hell, she's in this man's chat every day, typing up at least 200 to 300 comments a day. Boys, I'm just saying, after a while, you would think the fingers get a little tired. Maybe today's just a watching it. This woman is a typer. And, she has to get her pity, all right? It doesn't matter if it's her stream or Idubbbz stream. She has to get her pity because she was up in that chat talking about at Idubbbz, you should talk candidly about the depression and stress we went through during Creator Clash 1 and 2. It was literally hell. Like, if Ian or me were ever stinky, it was because we were fighting depression demons. Couldn't even bother to function and feed ourselves at some points during that era. Idubbbz, that was just too much for us personally to handle socially and publicly. I'm glad it's over. She's trying to make it seem like this wasn't her idea. She was the one that wanted this boxing event. She was the one that told Idubbbz to put on this boxing event. She was the one that literally had a realization as he was getting in the ring for Creator Clash 1 that her dad is dying of a brain disease, and now she's sending her husband into a ring to get basically a brain disease.
It didn't occur to me until he was going up into the ring. I was like, I'm losing my dad to a brain disease. And now I'm asking, now my husband has elected himself to go up there and get punched in the head.
Let's all be honest here. He 100% has now. There's no way he doesn't have CTE. Like, I 100% believe that Idubbbz has CTE now, and it's directly contributed by, his own wife pushing him to go into boxing. And on top of that, boys, she for years was talking about Creator Clash like it was the greatest thing ever. It was their baby. But as soon as 3 came around, everyone stopped talking about Creator Clash. It was already a failure after 2, but for some reason they wanted to do 3. Then they made the content cop on, H3H3, and for some reason everyone was talking about how, wow, anytime you talk about Creator Clash 3 H3, you're just trying to put down a charity event, even though it was exposed that this quote-unquote charity event was going to get 30% of its profits to Anisa and Idubbbz. Such a charitable event, giving literally almost half the money to the people. Wow, such a great charity. Not to the charity. No, almost half the money was going straight to Idubbbz and Anisa coffers. But yeah, for some reason she needs a pity party now that, her last 2 scam events didn't go off without a hitch. I can't believe what went wrong. Who would have known that, 2 people that basically threw away all of their goodwill with any and almost every community can't really hold up an event that thrives off of community engagement. And for some reason, this is something that Anisa loves to bring up on Idubbbz streams. I'm like, hell, even back in 2023, after Creator Clash 2, she was still trying to throw a pity party. It's like, bitch, you've been throwing this party for over almost 3 years now. I think it's time to pack it up. We don't care anymore. Like, this one has been throwing this pity party for over 2 years. Anytime she can come up with an excuse to talk about Creator Clash 2 and now 3, she will. And especially if it's on Idubbbz stream, you will not have her. She will not shut up about it. All right, this one will continue speaking about it.
It kind of depresses me that we have a visual reminder of the worst night of our lives.
Yeah, true.
I wish you guys could have been in there when we were waiting for the fucking doctor to come stitch up Ian's eye. I don't think we've ever. That is like a level of despair I never thought I would reach.
Yeah, man, fuck, that was awful.
And every time I see that scar on your eye, I always think about that. How we were talking about like the world sucks.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how painful, like, you want to just do something that you want to donate your time and money to make something great that, like, you think is going to do a lot of good. And then you find out it didn't. And then you got to get your fucking eye stitched up while you're like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know, man. But it's kind of cool, I guess. Do you guys agree with the saying, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger? I'm going to give you a really depressing take. I did believe in that until this year when I feel like I've really lost steam almost completely
I miss you so much.
in life.
I'm happy here.
And now
so
I'm just starting to
knocking on
think that it's not true. But I used to think, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I still believe in it.
Yes, even back then, this one was acting all depressed. She was so depressed that her event didn't go off without a hitch. I mean, like, it's called an investment. No one has to buy into your investment. You were investing in the future and thought this was going to be the future of you and, you know, your husband's, I guess, career. And then you guys treated it just like how you guys treat your relationship. Trash. It crashed and burned. And the only person to blame is you, yourself. Because at the end of the day, Creator Clash isn't a bad concept. There are creator-led events where they actually have people box. Now, the thing about it is, they're not profitable at all. Just making a boxing event at all, unless you're able to sell like pay-per-views, you know, people that actually, you know, buy the pay-per-view instead of just having them watch it for free, and you have to have like a lot of pay-per-views. It's just not a profitable venture unless you have a already like tapped in viewer base. Even someone as big as Aiden Ross can't run a profitable event. He has his own, I forgot what it's called, his brand risk boxing event, and even that's not profitable. Literally, he's spending money on it. So you have to realize that you were already going into an ecosystem where you weren't making any money at all. Like, you just weren't making any money at all. So the only person to blame for your depression is yourself for making a horrible investment with life-changing amount of money. Because, by the way, they were using their own money on this event. Obviously they had sponsors and stuff, but they were also putting down their own money. That's how they went broke, is literally by putting on these 3 Creator Clash events. Instead of them stopping after 2 and realizing, all right, we can't do this again. We still have some money left over for ourselves and our future. How about we just, you know, call it quits from here? They wanted to be stubborn and do a 3rd one. They did a 3rd one that didn't even go off. They wasted money on the 3rd one, which absolutely devastated them. They didn't even make any money back. A lot of these boxing events, especially for content creators, is literally just a promotional tool for their actual content, you know, something that Idubbbz was making before, you know, Anisa came along, or, you know, merchandise that they actually make money off of. But literally, these boxing events would just be promotion for their streams, YouTube events, or whatever else they need, instead of it trying to be solely for money purposes. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have fighting events that do make money. Obviously there are fighting events that do make money, but also they have huge sponsors, and also they've been around for so long and have huge investors in them. Now, from what it seems like in another clip, it seems like Idubbbz was the one that really wanted Creator Clash 3. I'm assuming he was like, yo, we gotta get this last play in at least, right? He was trying to make a play here, chat. He was trying to hit that game-winning shot, and I'm gonna be honest here, it was an air ball. It didn't even get near the rim. Because in this next clip I'm about to show you, literally Anisa's like, I don't know if we could do another one. He's like, yo, we have to do this for like all these, he was just trying to grift his way, all these normal people that need this charity event. When in reality, he was trying his best to make his money back that he lost in the second one. He was just like, no, we have to make this next one. We cannot give up. We can't, as they give up on the next one midway through his production.
The thing is, this is what it is. We have to succeed for all of the fucking decent people out there.
But what if we can't? What if, like, we can't?
That's
what
not
if
an
this
option.
but I feel like it kind of is becoming an option.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think we're like so close to like calling it?
No. The thing is, like, I might have to occasionally put on like my evil capitalist hat and
Do a little jig.
Yeah, just kind of participate in the little evil, little scummy underbelly of the world. But I'll be doing it for a good,
Well, like Batman.
Yeah, kind of like Batman and Robin. Like,
Bro really thinks him and Anisa are Batman and Robin, except for they're actually fucking Harley Quinn and the Joker, except for they're not even as smart as Harley Quinn or the Joker. Literally, these people are Z-list supervillains. They're like the bank robbers that Batman comes in and beats up. Like, little training exercise for Batman. Like, they thought they were about to make this play talking about some, we gotta go into the belly of the beast, into dark side, so we can come out and save people. When they were in reality, they were trying to save their own selves, alright? They were trying to save their own ass, and as you can see, it did not work out. But you do know it would have worked out if he just accepted the fight with Dad. And it seems like, from another clip back in 2023, he was actually very much willing to fight Dad. For some reason now, he does not want to fight Dad at all. He does not want to do anything against Dad, right? He's so afraid of that. He's always running away from Nathan. But literally back in 2023, he was like, me and Nathan should have a fight. You're right. We have sparred before. Me and Nathan have sparred before. It was quite nice. I'm assuming during those sparring sessions, Nathan was whooping his ass. I mean, like, beating the donkey shit out of him. Because this man is running from that fight that possibly could give him the capital that he needs to get out of his stepmother's basement.
Protect my head, I guess.
Artie Plays says, Idubbbz versus Dad would be super competitive and fun. I totally agree. Me and Dad have sparred before, and I do think that'd be a good fight. I also think me versus AB would be a good fight.
Yeah.
And I was thinking...
Two people this man is running away from, AB and Dad. This man literally went from saying, I kind of want to fight both AB and Dad, to now he's saying, AB and Dad should fight each other. I don't want any of that smoke. He started running. He said, help. I need help. These men are calling me out for my bullshit. This man. And obviously, instead of him wanting to get a actual fair fight where, there's equal opportunities to win, he actually wants to get an unfair fight because he actually wants to fight H3. It's so weird. Before he said he'll fight AB, someone that's around his same size and height, Dad, someone that's around his same size and height, to now he wants to fight H3, someone who's not around his same size or height. Like, brother, what? He wants an unfair fight, and I'm assuming now it's personal, alright? Because this man is now claiming that H3 was the one that view-botted him. If you guys don't know, top right-hand corner, I made a whole video about it. Idubbbz stream one day mysteriously jumped from like 100 viewers to 1,300 viewers. And instead of him realizing that, oh shit, my ViewBot program, I didn't know it just jumps up. I thought it would like trickle him in over time. He literally had his little ViewBot program shoot his little shit up, and then he blamed H3 for it. It's now H3's fault that he got ViewBot. For some reason, he thinks H3 would spend money to ViewBot his stream. Brother, let's make it make sense. You know what? Please prove it. I will make a whole video about how H3 is pathetic if he did do that. That makes no sense. H3 doesn't need to spend money. It's just so he can get content out of you. You do it for free. It'd be one thing if you were like, yo boys, I'm quitting streaming. Then I can see why H3 would do that. He'd be like, no, I need my pay pig. Hey, I need my pay pig. But brother, you're streaming for free. He's gonna get the content for free. Why would he ViewBot you? That just makes no sense. But of course, he's going with the whole H3 is ViewBotting me angle now.
The theory that it was Ethan Klein so he could justify talking about you again after the ultimatum. Dude, I do like that. He's like trying to get my numbers up, or trying to claim that I was botting. And that's all I could afford to bot. I could only do like an hour.
I don't know why this man Idubbbz is trying to make it seem like he actually has more money than he has. Literally, in my video from yesterday, top right hand corner, this boy had to return socks. Yes, chat, socks, because they were too expensive. And he was making such a life-altering decision of, should I or should I not buy like $10-15 kombucha? Like the $10-15 is one bottle of kombucha, by the way. Like, brother, yeah, you are that broke. You are that broke. We're not gonna sit here and act like you are not. Bro's probably making the same comments as me whenever I go to the grocery store. Damn! Why does the prices keep going up? Please! I can't afford it. Bro will be able to afford as many socks as he wants if he didn't ruin his career like QT Cinderella. This woman, oh my god, she just absolutely destroyed her own career. Click this video right here to find out how the hell did this woman destroy her career. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.